March Fed interest rate decision. $1.84 trillion giant announced. Crypto, gold, silver are all moving. We will learn about the Fed's March interest rate decision at 9 p.m. on Wednesday next week. It's going to be an extremely busy day. Powell's statements here, the interest rate decision and other details will be closely watched by the risk markets. However, the expectation from today has been formed to a great extent. If the overriding expectation is justified, investors may see significant price increases. March Fed interest rate decision. Barclays, which has managed $300.1 trillion in assets that have been banking for almost 84 years, has announced its expectation for this meeting. It is one of the world's largest financial companies and operates actively in 81 different countries around the world with 21 employees. So it may be useful to consider the Fed's forecasts for the interest rate decision. The UK-based Barclays Bank today made a significant change in its forecast for the US Federal Reserve's Fed interest rate hike decision ahead of the FOMC meeting to be held on March 22, 2023, 50. The bank, which had previously announced its forecast as an increase of 24 basis points, is taking a step back. Given the ongoing turmoil in the US banking sector, Barclays predicted that the rate hike would be bypassed this month. He noted that the US Federal Reserve may consider focusing on risk management given the Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank bankruptcies. Meanwhile, since the price of Bitcoin is showing a huge increase of 20% compared to 9 hours ago, the crypto market seems to have revived with the latest FUD around US banks. Crypto, gold, silver review, they're all rising, and they're not wrong. If the Fed stops raising rates early, that will tell us that cuts could begin in a few months. As a matter of fact, after stopping the interest rate hikes, Fed Chairman Powell said that they would see the effects between 12 months and then start to cut, and that they would not make an early pause. An early pause has become imperative as banks begin to go bankrupt, but the FOMC has not yet announced its decision. More importantly, the statements of the Fed members have not yet begun. If the inflation data tomorrow is not above expectations, we may see a meeting where the Fed bypasses the interest rate hike this month and makes softer statements. This means that the trio of crypto, gold, and silver could make even bigger rallies later in the month.